everybody. My name is Eric Foster, and this is episode number 4 in the search for the best Italian sub in the Lunenburg area. We've already had 2 previous subs. We've had one from the restaurant called Tomatoes, right over the border in Leominster, and we've had the second sub was an Italian sub from Dandini's / SaMore-Ray's. What we have in front of us is sub number 3 from Presto Pizza. And this is an Italian sub with everything but onions. So we're going to take a look and see what we've got. Presto Pizza was by far the #1 most recommended Italian sub in the area. It received more votes than any other sandwich place here, so I'm very excited to try this out. Now this looks like an Italian sub from New England. The roll looks exceptionally good. It's held its form quite nicely. It looks like there's plenty of shredded lettuce. This is exactly the kind of lettuce I like seeing on an Italian sub. It's got great pickles, it looks like. It looks like the tomatoes are there. A nice big piece of salami. And it looks like we've got some bologna. And a piece of ham.
It is the only way.
So we have bologna and ham on this cold cut sandwich. This looks like a typical cold cut sandwich that you'd find in New England. Let's take a look and see what we've got. It's got the relish hots, which are very good. The bread has a nice flavor, but it is a kind of a standard roll. It doesn't really stand out, but it is a nice roll. The pickle tastes really nice, and so does the relish. I am getting a ham bologna taste, but that's because there is ham and bologna in it. But what I am tasting tastes fresh. Bread, I like the salami, the lettuce and the tomatoes, everything consistently throughout the entire sandwich. I'm getting in each bite, which is really nice. Vegetables are particularly fresh. I'm getting a lot of the tomato flavor. I would have liked to see a little bit of salt and pepper on here. The tomato could have used it. I'm getting that much tomato flavor, which is really nice. I feel like I've had this sub a lot in my life. It's good. It definitely takes me back. It's a really nice cross section. That's a sub chocked full of meats, vegetables, and spices. It is chock full of everything that you could possibly want in a cold cut sub. I have to say it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Plenty of vegetables. I like what he did here with the relish. They put it in the middle of the sub as opposed to on the bread. When you put it on the bread, it tends to get the bread a little bit soft. Presto Changeo. So that was a pretty good sub overall. Really nice. Time to get out the old score sheet. Sub number 3. The prototype. The reason I think prototype is because this is the model that most places use for, most mom and pop sandwich shops in New England use for an Italian sub. The bread was okay. I'm gonna give the bread a 7 though, as it was just okay. It was a good bread. It didn't jump out at me, but it was there. A solid 7. Bread would have to score very low for me not to like it. Nice and soft. It did a good job holding the sandwich together. The cheese was 10. Provolone cheese was good. I can still actually taste it in my mouth. It's very high quality. Overall, I would say that the cheese was very good. It was just the perfect amount. The meat is where we run into a little bit of an issue for me. Bologna and ham are not Italian meats. But there were 3 of them, and they were very tasty. The salami was very good, the ham was very good, and the bologna was very good. All high quality and really good. I didn't get the super bologna taste that I'd get in some lower quality bolognas. This was very good. But the meats I'm gonna give a 7 because of the bologna and the ham. The vegetables were great. Lettuce was shredded just like I like it. The tomatoes were nice and plump. The pickles tasted fantastic. You want that crunch next to the meats. You want the chew of the bread. They all kind of work together in some kind of magic symphony that comes alive once you eat it. I'm going to give the veggies a 9. The condiments were pretty good. I asked for oil and vinegar. I didn't taste a lot of vinegar on there, but I'm guessing it was there. It's usually something you miss when you don't taste it, and could use a little salt and pepper, but I thought the oil was fine. The herbs were fine. Everything else was fine. I'm gonna give the condiments an 8. Sub number 3, the prototype sub, the typical New England sub. I can see why it was recommended so much on Facebook. If I had these in a lineup, could I pick out the one from Presto Pizza? I'm not sure. That is a testament to the solid recipe that is in this area for quite some time. And it was very good, very satisfying. I'm very full. And overall, it was quite good. So with that, the bread gets a 7, the cheese gets a 10, the meat gets a 7, the veggies get a 9, and the condiments get an 8. Pretty good. What are your favorite condiments? If you had to design your favorite Italian sub, what would you put on it? What would be your go-to condiments? Would you choose ham? Would you choose bologna? Would you choose provolone? Please let me know in the comments down below exactly what you would put on your Italian sub. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the little thumbs up button down below. And if you want to see more videos from me, click the subscribe button with the little bell next to it to be notified when I release new videos. Oh, I am getting full. I've eaten so many Italian subs in the last few weeks, I think I'm becoming Italian. Oh, solo mio, la 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 la. No, sorry. It's me, Mario. No, that's not okay either. That's not okay either. Sorry. And that is something you can take to the bank.